Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes back with another one, guys. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we do that, watch out for spam, WhatsApp, in the comments. Be aware of the scammer that's going around, man. The dude is wild. He got a fake Texas ID, fake social security number, and all that he is seeing and act like he really me. But anyways, be very, very cautious of that, guys. I never reach out to you first. I never ask you to send me no money for no Bitcoin and none of that. So anyways, let's go ahead and get right into the video. In this video, I'll be giving you guys the top 5 stocks that I will have on my watch list going into next week that you could potentially be ready to capitalize off of. They gotta go either way. They're either going up big or they're either dropping big. And I know at the beginning of the market going into tomorrow or earlier the week, I do believe the market is ready to give in and pull back a good bit before shooting right back up. It could be a quick pullback, which if it come down, drop 15, 20%, certain stocks, 10%, 12%, depending on which ones and how high they been, then we could see a comeback towards the middle of the end of the week. The stock is grinding right back up. But if it's a slow pullback, if we only get a 1, 2, 3% pullback on certain stocks that's up over 60, 50% in the past month or so, then I believe the pullback will last possibly the whole entire week. Most people will get in and be like, well, it'll pull back, but I know by the end of the week it can go right back up, depending on how quick the pullback is, how fast, how much of a drop we get. So the best drops is when they happen just like that. To get it out the way, a lot of money being made on the way down, and then getting right back in position to ride it back up. So anyways, not going to hold you guys too long. I'm going to go ahead and get in and out of here. Go ahead and share with you guys the top 5 stocks that's on that watch list. So that is first and foremost, that would be Tesla. Tesla have earnings that's approaching Wednesday at the close. The same as number 2 on this list, Netflix. They have earnings approaching at the closing. Like we know, guys, ain't small, miss small. Earnings could go either way. There's not made to be played to where you put all your money on the line at like a Russian roulette, like you gambling. You want to play earnings and reward yourself after having a great week or a great start of the week. And you will take, say if you earn $500 to $1,000 at the beginning of the week before Wednesday, or a few hundred, you'll take, if you only made 300, 400, you only take $100 of that and possibly try and play earnings. But if you on that spectrum of things, a contract of Tesla Netflix is going to be rather expensive for a small account. So that would still, be a nice size bag for some people that's just getting started with this, because one contract could cost you $200, maybe even $300. So if you can't afford it, don't stress yourself about it. Continue to work on the plays that's more cheaper in your bracket so you could work your way up to those bigger plays. But playing earnings on a play like Netflix and Tesla, stocks can move up significantly on those days or down. So you could make $300 could turn into $1,000. $300 could probably turn into $1,200. So those are the type of plays you want to just put a small amount on, possibly turn into a large amount. Because if you try to put 10,000 and turn that 10,000 into $50,000, $60,000, that 10,000 possibly turn into just 1,000, and it go the wrong way. So like I say, you can never lose with that strategy. Aiming small, missing small. Small amount turn into a large amount turn into a small amount. So as we know, the next one on the list would be Carvana, Coinbase, and Riot. So that's Tesla, Netflix, Carvana, Coinbase, and Riot. I'll be looking at these. We know Coinbase has been going insane. Riot has been going insane. I was watching these like a hawk. I suppose it made buttloads of money off that move to the upside that it did, but it exceeded expectations. The reason being because way before Bitcoin exploded over 31,000 and some change, it already did that before in the past when we was in on Riot, but it didn't move up because it was too many option contracts on it for it to go up. Market want the majority to lose, and whatever the majority is on that side is on is usually gonna do the opposite. So I can bet you, kid you not, it was so many contracts out on Riot and Coinbase as Bitcoin was just holding up at that $30,000 range. Because due to the past, the research, if I get technical about it, back in April, whenever Bitcoin was at $30,400, Riot during that time reached $13.50. When I got into Riot 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, we was in that $8 range, $8, $7.50, not $8. So it had a long way to go up, like It should have already been at 1350 2 weeks ago. But after all those contracts expired, then to get to 1350 while Bitcoin was just hesitant at 30,300, 400. Then Bitcoin shoots off to, before it even shoots off to 31,000, ROT was already exceeding expectations. It was at, in Coinbase, it was at for 14 and 15 and 16. And I'm like, dang, Coinbase. I mean, Bitcoin, they haven't even did nothing yet. Then Bitcoin all of a sudden shot for 31,000, over 31. And ROT was already at 18. It went up a little more, 17, 18, 19. And then Bitcoin started to come down. ROT was still holding his gains. As Coinbase came down on Friday, ROT came down a bit. It came down a bit, but still overall holding up like a juggernaut. But when we was in it though, Bitcoin go up, ROT barely want to move. Bitcoin go down, oh, it's definitely gonna drop. So it's crazy. That's why I say the psychological points of it definitely matters as well, guys. So, you know, take in everything that you take in. Make sure you learning, indulging, and you know, building that knowledge account, because that's what's going to help you grow the monetary. So you already know, guys, what to do. Add your boy on Instagram at the B Hayes Show. Get in VIP. Do whatever you got to do. You know, stay disciplined, stay grounded. Ain't small, miss small. Stay smart. Less is more. You don't got to go all out there. You know, at the beginning, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to make a lot of them. Without failure, what's the point of success? If you get to success and you didn't have no failure, you just went straight up, nobody can be motivated from that story. Nobody can, you know, ain't nobody gonna really feel you the same. But if you went through trials and tribulations, failure after failure after failure, and you went through a lot, you got a story to tell behind the great success that you have to come to you. So you already know what to do, man. I love y'all. We out, and God bless y'all. We gone.